Hey guys, it's Josh from the Quick Speed Shop. If you ever want to see any of my builds in person, I'm going on the road. I'm bringing Ted along, and we got 2 shows coming up in the end of February and the end of March, and I'm going to tell you about them right now. You can see me live in person with some stickers and some builds. Touch them, feel them, look at them, eyeballs on them. Let's go out, and I'll tell you about it out in the cold. The first event is the Cavalcade of Cars in Hamburg, New York, coming up on March 1st through the 3rd. I'm going to have the Deathtrap Rail Dragster right here, fired up in the show. Well, not fired up in the show, but fired up here on the trailer. Right now it's getting covered in snow, but you'll be able to see it with the hot rods and the dragsters and the customs in the Cavalcade of Cars in Hamburg, March 1st through 3rd. Bam. The other show I'm going to be at is the Piston Power Show at the Cleveland XI Center. That's going to be the end of March, March 20, I think 8th through the 30th or something like that. That weekend at the XI Center in Cleveland, Ohio, near the airport, I'm going to have the Model A Hot Rod shop truck in the Hot Rod Asylum room in the ballroom at the XI Center. Right near the stage, it's going to be like two ones off there. So you can come see this truck in all its glory, chopped, channeled, and sectioned. I got a nail down next to it because it's so low. Check it out. It's like chest high. I built this truck originally in my kitchen. That's right, in my kitchen from pieces of a house I used to rent. Frame, body, everything. It used to be a Roadster pickup originally, but build it in the kitchen one piece at a time, just like the Johnny Cash song, and put it together, took it outside, reassembled it, and it's been on the road for about 15 years. And we'll have her out in Cleveland at the Piston Power Show, March 28th through the 30th. So hope we'll see you there, or at the Cavalcade of Cars in Hamburg, New York. I'll put a link in the description down below for both shows. The truck will be there. I'll have some stickers and stuff. If you see me or see Ted, say hi. We'll be out there both shows most of the days, and hope to see you in person. All right, I'm back inside. I'll put the links to those 2 shows in the description. I've got this vinyl banner that I like to display at the show, and I didn't have any way to support it at all. It's got some eyelets, and I had it on the floor at one show and it got stepped on. So I want to try to make a real easy frame to hang this up. It's not very big. They sell, like, you know, trade show banner hangers and stuff, but they're expensive. And I think I got an idea just to bend a real easy one up out of some electrical conduit that I can just break down real easy, maybe with a coupler. And it's 4 foot wide by like 2 foot tall, or 30 inches tall, I think. 30, yeah, it's 4 foot by 30. And I have a piece of conduit over here that I think I can just take and bend around and cut up and do what I gotta do to make it work. It's a 1/2 inch conduit. It's all dirty because it's been up in the air. But I got an idea how we can make a stand. So, got a conduit bender over here. I need my tape measure wherever that went. I'm trying to watch the Daytona 500. It got rain delayed forever, and now we're back at it. This is going to get trashed. Let's put that over here. I got an idea of making like a hoop. A hoop that comes down and then have 2 legs I can use conduit, what do you call it, couplers, so I can remove the legs so the thing will be like a three-piece thing. How long is this? Ooh, 51, 52, so let's see, that's only 4 inches wider than I need it. No, that's not going to be enough. So I'm going to come in and do a bend. Let's see. I forget my measurements. There's a 5-inch take up on the shoe on a 1/2 inch conduit to get what you want. So I'm going to come in here a foot, and I'm going to bend. And then I want to go 48 plus 5, I think. Or is it minus 5? We're going to... 48 plus 5 would be... Well, let me bend the first one on it. Actually, let me come in at, cross that out. Let's come in at 16 inches. 16. Oh, don't hit my truck. 16. put the shoe at the marker. Can't see it, but it's right there. Okay. Let's bend her up 90 here. Oops, I'm using the, shoot, I used the wrong side. Yep. Close enough. I used the 3/4 side. So there we got one. And then, like I said, I'll have a leg here. Did I make that 90? I might need to bend a little bit more. So now, I don't want to hit my truck, but I got to come off of that. And I want 48, which is here. So to bend that, what do I got to do? To bend it with the take up, let's see, if you bend it over, it's going to be longer. So I think I got to go back 5 inches, right? 5 inches back. Which one is the mark I use? Son of a bee sting. I think I got to go back 5 inches to make this right. Hoop. Hoop. Oops. How do we make out? Yeah, there. This thing weighs a ton. How do we make out? Are we at 48? Roughly? Oh, heck yeah, bro. We're ½ inch shy. Close enough. Close enough for government work. So now, is this in line? Not quite, but we can put a little twist in it. Oops. A little bit more. Perfect. So now, where are we? Where's my tape? I'm going to cut them off the same, and then we're just going to make some legs that go on there. That's at 19.5, so I go here at 19.5. We'll cut her on off. Boom. All right. So now, let's go ahead and we're just going to randomly add. I'm going to come in 12 inches randomly. Why not, right? There and there. And that'll be our feet. And then we'll just make it whatever it is it'll be. We will just bend it. Can't see, this thing is horrible for trying to see where you're at. You know what? I'm just going to start it right there. Why not? Hoop. Hoop. There we go. There's one. Looks about 90 right there. There's two. Boom. Oops. One's a little past 90. I'll straighten this guy out. Oops. Hoop. There we go. And then we'll just slop this off to match. We'll have our two legs. We'll add another. Which way did I face this one? So I got to face this one this way. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. It's going to work great. Just have to remember to bring a Phillips blade screwdriver everywhere we go. So now, we got our banner stand. We'll just put the guy on here, boop, like that. And I think I can do it where one foot will face one way and one foot will face the other way. And it'll hold itself up. Look at that. Right? Boom. I also thought about angling a little bit, so you could put the angle on it. maybe it'd be better to angle the legs backwards so the thing laid back at an angle. That way it wouldn't tip over. But this way, it goes like that, and then just take this banner, literally, get some zip ties. There's eyelets in it. Stretch it on out like that. Boom, zip tie it top and bottom right to the conduit. And the thing will hang here just like this. I should have made it wider because I could have hung those on top. Son of a bee sting. Well, anyways, it'll work. Just zip tie the 2 eyelets on top, zip tie the legs down below, and this thing will be just like that. And it'll hold the banner up. I think, oh, that wasn't good. I think maybe, let's check this out. I think maybe if I put the legs and I bend them at an angle back, right, so they, so the thing leans backwards, or do I need it to go either way? I made these feet pretty long, but well, it's pretty stable if you do that. It doesn't want to... Oh, we got a wreck on the Daytona 500. Shoot. I might try this. I'm going to have it back by the car, and you know, people shouldn't be walking behind the car. It's going to go in the back out of the trip zone. So maybe it doesn't want to tip over doing this. And I could angle the legs in a little bit. What if we do that? What does that do to stability? That's not bad. Angle the legs in and it gets even more compact. I think it'll be all right. It's good enough for who it's for. It'll work for what we're doing. And it didn't cost nothing because I had all the stuff laying around. So there we go. Bam. A little framework for our banner. You can come see it along with the cars and me, get a sticker at the Buffalo Cavalcade of Cars in Hamburg, New York, at the Hamburg Fairgrounds. Look it up. I'll put it in the description. I think it's I'll put the links in the description for both shows. And then, so the Cavalcade of Cars is March 1st through the 3rd in Hamburg, New York. And then that'll be the Dragster. And then the Piston Power Show and the Hot Rod Asylum in the ballroom will be at the Cleveland XI Center at the Cleveland Airport. That'll be March 28th through the 30th. And I'll have my Model A Hot Rod shop truck there. I'll have the banner stand there. I'll have the banner. I'll be there. Ted will be there. Come by, grab a sticker. If you see me, I'll be dressed like this pretty much, not overalls, but a Gasoline Forever hat and a Quick Speed Shop logo shirt. You can spot me and Ted, and we'll see you guys there. So if you want to meet a living legend, that's me. Come out to those shows. And we'll see you there on the road. Bam. Traveling, having fun at the Quick Speed Shop.